I don't know what it is with Fort Worth and having trouble with TCU teams this year, but the football team had their problems, and basketball playing TCU, you'd think that would be a team that would be one of the easier offings, and instead that was a little bit dicey there in the second half. So good on them to pull through and Paul eventually get that win, but it certainly did not come easy.
Well, no, it didn't come easy at all, but then again, like, it doesn't come easy, and they won by double digits.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about it. Like, oh, hey, this one was tough. Oh, at the end we're going to score 14 points, and TCU's going to be like, but we were winning.
Yeah.
Well, we were winning. Like, I'm sure Jamie Dixon's just sitting there going, well, but and that's just what they do to you. And Jeremy Sohan hurt his ankle and went out, and that changed Baylor for a little bit. Once they kind of got that in, well, of course, then Mike Miles hurts his wrist, and that wasn't good for TCU. But again, Baylor just
found a way,
outlasts you.
They can spoil the hell out of you, and you're like, okay, maybe this is the game. They maybe miss a three, and there's a clutch three, and then tomorrow night Texas Tech looks absolutely fantastic, winning against Kansas even without McCullough, and also with Shannon, who's an NBA type guy. So it ought to be one. Hey, it'll be a turf war tomorrow, you would think, at the Farrell Center.
Yeah, and nice win for Tech. I know we had one of our listeners that was at that game wearing a Sitka 365 hat. So shout out to Aaron for sending that over and for sporting the hat and the gear at the Tech game. And then, nice win for Oklahoma State over Texas. And that was a surprising loss for UT, I think. I don't know that many people were predicting the Cowboys to win that game coming in. So, shook up the standings a little bit with that one.
Okay, let me do 3 or 4 college football stories. Cole Maxwell, defensive lineman, who really suffered a lot of injury issues. He's at Allen High School. Never really could get going. And then this year you could see him start to pick up steam. He's coming back for a super senior year. Also, Trey Tomlinson played high school football in Waco at TCU. He's coming back for his super senior year, the former Midway High star.
This is his actual senior year.
His senior year. Graham Harrell, offensive coordinator at West Virginia. I had an idea, and I wasn't here Friday, but this was going down. It was just a matter of time, but I bit my lip on it. We had inside information on this from,
we've known for 2 days, man.
We've known for a couple of days because of Jennifer and her relationship with Graham Harrell and the family, but he's the offensive coordinator. And then what's interesting about that is Jackson Dart today from USC entered the transfer portal. You would think 2 things. Does that mean Caleb Williams, USC, or does that also mean he follows Graham Harrell to West Virginia? I don't know the answers to either of those questions.
Jackson Dart to West Virginia would be a boon if Graham Harrell can bring him with him. That would be a boon for them.
I'm pissed at my sister because I've known for 2 days about Graham Harrell, and thanks for the insight, but, couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And was like, this would be a nice story to break because nobody knew. Like, I looked at every West Virginia website. They had not even mentioned his name, like not even a sniff. And then today I see, like, what an incredibly privately well wrapped up search this was. And I've known for 48 hours. Like, I've known for 2 whole days that this was happening and couldn't say anything. I'm a little pissed about that. But regardless.
Hey, blood's thicker than, like, breaking a story.
I asked her, I was like, what's the point of having the insider info if I can't even just share it? Like, seriously, you get this great connection and, like, can't even say anything. Yeah. But anyways, I know that, the Harrell family was, like, wondering what was going to happen. I mean, with the whole USC thing turning out the way that it did, with Lincoln Riley coming in, I know that was very weird for the coaches that were there when Riley's crew arrived to share that space and finish out the season. And then, after that, a little bit of uncertainty for Graham of, like, where am I going to go? And he's in a weird spot of being an OC at USC where you don't really want to go be a running backs coach somewhere, and you wondered what spots were still open as the coaches' hires were coming across. And sure enough, there was West Virginia. And sure enough, they definitely need a change at OC. They definitely need a change at quarterback. So automatically, I think that's a great hire for West Virginia, an upgrade. And if they get Jackson Dart, then, that completely changes the entire outlook of that team next year.
Colin Klein.